And we had another question from Niels at North Carolina Central University in Durham. Many of the students there are food insecure and have very limited access to fresh veggies, and they live in small dorms. How can we help them? Kristen, if you could answer that one.
Sure. I think, something that I really understood as working with a food insecure specific organization is it doesn't just pertain to food insecure students or homeless students or anyone experiencing an issue like that. It really pertains to the larger question of health. So a lot of times the issue with food insecurity, people think, oh, there's a Wendy's on the corner. We're not food insecure. And unfortunately, that's not the case. It's not just about having food in your area. It's about having fresh, local, wonderful produce that you can go pick up that's not going to break the bank. And something that we've all discussed together as a team, which Jesse mentioned, is food in dorms. Something like a rice cooker or an Instapot, something like that could be really, really beneficial. It might seem, kind of like a last minute thing, but it's really when you're looking towards improving your budget and saving costs and eating vegan for very cheap, grains, focusing on grains and fresh veggies are a wonderful way to keep the cost down. I know personally from going vegan, when I started shopping for just produce as opposed to meats, cheeses, processed foods, things like that, I cut my budget in half instantly. And now I'm constantly looking at, okay, what are the regulations with organic food, or how much more expensive is the food from the farmer's market, things like that. But as Josh said too, really talking with your university about what we offer students. So I think there's the dual benefits of having something in your own dorm or in your own room, the house that you live in, to make whatever easy types of grains or veggies that you can make in your house. And also speaking on a wider level, on an advocacy level, and really fighting for those students that might be facing food insecurity. It's something that you can't see. You look at someone and you would never know if they're hungry, unfortunately. And they're probably not going to tell you right off the bat. So really attacking that head on with your university and making sure that they're aware that that's an issue, or locating how many students, for example, face that. What's the percentage of students that are food insecure on campus? All of a sudden, when you present those numbers and you really look at the return on investment or how it could be cost effective for the university overall, it turns into more of a conversation than an issue. So I would highly recommend going and speaking with whatever sustainability committee, nutritional committee, or starting one. If there's not one, maybe that could be a first great activity for your pod. And it's something that we can change in this lifetime, and we will.